So, welcome all. I was going to echo those thoughts. It's nice to see friendly faces in the stands, and usually sometimes we have one or two people. Sometimes it's just Dan waving back. But it's nice to have a full house, and rightfully so, as we're here to recognize some very special students and staff members as well. So our first presentation this evening is our Pride in Putnam Valley Award, and it's going to be awarded to Miss Sierra Gabriel, and I would like to invite up David Kantrowitz to speak first.
Hello, thank you. So when I came in to Putnam Valley Schools 3 years ago, Sierra approached me with an offer, and she said, I'd really like to run the social media. I want to interview our athletes. I think we can make something great. And being here for the short time that I was, I said, great idea. Let's get after it. Little did I know after that conversation how big of a program this would turn into, and I really can't give Sierra enough credit. You took a small idea and turned it into a really transformational experience for our teams. We have 41 athletic programs at the moment, and Sierra makes it a point to cover all of them, whether it's a big event, a senior night, a small event, a casual non-league game on a Tuesday. She is at everything, making sure that our teams are recognized, our student athletes get the recognition and appreciation that they deserve, and it has really brought our athletic program to the forefront of the public. We have a social media account for everybody. You'll find every score, every point, every milestone that all of our student athletes have made. And it's been such an honor and a privilege to watch you grow and watch you take ownership of this program that you created and to see you reap the rewards of it. I don't know anyone else who can come up to me and say, hey, I have to text Bruce and be talking about Bruce Beck from NBC. It's been absolutely amazing. You've been such a help for myself, for Miss S, for the athletic program, and I just wanted to say how proud I am of you and how happy I am to see how everything's worked out. Thank you.
Hold on, CC, you're going to get roasted some more before. So now I'd like to invite up Ms. Schutz, who has a few words to say as well.
Hi, good evening. My name is Catherine Schutz, and I'm an English, film, and television teacher here at the high school. And alongside my colleague, Dan Mahoney, behind the camera over there, our audiovisual specialist for the district, I have the good fortune of helping organize many of the different programs that run out of Studio 116. And our continuing mission is to educate students in how to effectively use media, technology to communicate complex ideas and how to responsibly tell our stories. So Sierra, aka CC, has been a part of our Studio 116 family now for the last 3 years, and it has been a pleasure watching her grow. We're here tonight to honor CC for all of her hard work and accomplishments, and we just found out last week that Sierra is going to be going to Ithaca College on a full scholarship. And a few months ago, she was applying for that scholarship, the Ithaca Park Scholar Program, and she asked me to write a letter of recommendation for her. And I, of course, immediately agreed. I said yes. And I just wanted to share that letter with all of you this evening. So here we go. I'm getting all teary. Okay, sorry. It is with great pleasure and enthusiasm that I write in support of Sierra Gabriel's application to the Ithaca Park Scholars Program. I took the liberty of reading all about the Park Scholars Program on your website, and Sierra truly embodies the ideal candidate for your program. She loves media and has created a tremendous amount of content for our TV class, IB film classes, and video production club. The two documentaries Sierra made in particular have had a tremendous impact on the Putnam Valley community. Sierra's passion, tenacity, and dedication to Studio 116 over the past 3 years has been astounding to witness. Truly, I've never encountered a student like Sierra before, and I know I would be lucky if I were to come across another student with even half of her abilities in the future. To begin, I have known Sierra since her sophomore year when she was a student in my AP Lang and composition class and my media production classes at Putnam Valley High School. It was in media production that she first learned how to write, produce, film, and edit local news for the high school. Then, during her junior and senior years, I also had the pleasure of having her in my IB Film HL cohort. Apart from class time, Sierra has also been an active member of our TV club and a huge contributor to our school's various live streaming sporting events. She even spearheaded PV Athletics, a social media platform that reports on all of Putnam Valley's sporting events. In media production class, Sierra was an integral part of our newsroom. Cece always knew exactly what was going on at the school, and she always knew how to interview in order to get the scoop. The combination of her tenacity and charisma meet perfectly in Sierra, and she is an outstanding reporter. She instinctively knows how to talk to people, when to listen, and when to ask follow-up questions. And she particularly loves covering sporting events, and over the past 2 years has covered some of the most important moments in PV sports. Last year, Sierra made a documentary on one of Putnam Valley's most successful female basketball players, Eva DeChette. Sierra dedicated weeks to interviewing Eva's family and friends and managed to put together a heartwarming documentary called The Road to Rhodey, following the basketball journey of Eva DeChette. The documentary premiered in our Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and many members of the PV community enjoyed watching her work. Her documentary is still our most popular video on the Studio 116 YouTube channel, which I recommend you all check out. And so when the opportunity to film an even more important documentary presented itself earlier this year, I knew that Sierra would be the right person for the job. This November, the Putnam Valley football team's manager, Eduardo Racinos, became a finalist for the very prestigious New York Giants Heart of a Giant contest. Studio 116 had a little less than 2 weeks to create a 5-minute documentary on why Eduardo had the heart of a giant. I immediately called upstairs and pulled Cece out of her English class. Yeah, and I don't usually do that. I love English. And I put her in charge, and I told her what had to be done. She immediately sprang into action, and it was a joy watching her methodically list all the people that needed to be interviewed, all the questions that needed to be asked, and then direct a team of her peers. After all the footage was compiled, we spent days together putting the finishing touches on that film, painstakingly editing each moment down to exactly 5 minutes. We submitted the film, and then after Thanksgiving, Sierra sat with Eduardo for hours and helped him prepare for his final interview with the New York Giants. Happily, as we all know, Sierra's hard work paid off. Eduardo won, and Sierra got the opportunity to accompany Eduardo and the boys' varsity football team to Giants Stadium. Sierra had the honor of standing in the press box with the other reporters and even had the opportunity to meet Bruce Beck, who she now calls Bruce, and she got to speak to him. To say I was proud was an understatement. Sierra's hard work, dedication, helped Eduardo to be honored and recognized, and her support of Eduardo and the PVHS community made a difference in a truly powerful way. To put it simply, Sierra embodies the spirit of an Ithaca Park Scholar. She works tirelessly to help people, to serve her community, and to make a difference in the world. Considering her dedication, charisma, and generosity of spirit, let me say that I am absolutely positive that she should be selected as a Park Scholar. I unreservedly give her my highest recommendation. And Cece, I just want to say that We are so proud of all that you have accomplished. And on behalf of Mr. Mahoney and myself, we wish you tremendous success in all your future endeavors.
There's only 8 more, CC. It's all right. All right, so I actually have a few notes from Mr. Mello, who is currently attending a scholarship dinner with some of our students. But I did want to say a few things myself, and I was going to talk a little bit about having the honor and privilege of attending the Heart of a Giant ceremony down at Giant Stadium. And while Eduardo certainly received his recognition, I remember being in awe of Cece throughout that event. Her confidence and her professionalism, where she found herself immersed within national media attention and carrying on conversations with the same individuals you see on TV each night. And the rave reviews we heard from those individuals, like, she's a high school student? I could hire her tomorrow. We were talking about all of a sudden she's running a camp in Iona. So I remember being like, oh my God, like this is her calling, and this is really what she's meant to be. So again, congratulations. And while this has been a long time in the making, I'm happy that we were able to have this opportunity tonight to finally recognize you. As for Mr. Mello's comments, he's mad at all of you for stealing his content, but I'm just going to read what he wrote because most of you already said it. Congratulations, Cece. We couldn't be more proud of you and all that you have done to help others and to promote our school. You truly have made the most of your high school experience. You've taken advantage of every opportunity, and this has benefited you and our school community. Cece is a prime example of how a motivated student can channel their energy into helping their community, and the awards are plentiful. You are on a first-name basis with Bruce Beck, the lead sports broadcaster for NBC New York. Mr. Beck was so impressed that he offered you a scholarship with this renowned broadcasting camp this summer. Sierra learned yesterday that she had been accepted into a prestigious Park Scholar program at Roy H. School of Communications at Ithaca College. The scholarship covers full tuition, room and board at Ithaca College for a select few outstanding students. The scholarship covers all 4 years. Park Scholars learn to use media to inform and inspire, guided by the program's 3 overarching principles: excellence in academics, commitment to service, passion for responsibility, responsible ethical communications. This is a $72,000 a year scholarship. $72,000 a year For the parents of our elementary school students sitting on the floor, I apologize for that number. Sierra, we are amazed with everything you have been able to accomplish at Putnam Valley High School, and we look forward to hearing about your journey as a communications major at Ithaca College. Matt Mello, Principal, Putnam Valley High School. Congratulations. So I know that we have a quick highlight video of some of the media that you have produced. So we're going to show that first. And then I guess finally you'll actually get your award after all that.
Hi, my name is Cece and welcome back to the Night Show. We have lots to talk about today, so let's get started.
Hello, and welcome back to our new baking segment, To Bake or Not to Bake. I'm Reese.
And I'm Cece, and this is a show where we bake treats and review whether you should bake it or not with the help of our PBHS students. Today, we're going to make some brookies, which is a combination between brownies and cookies. This should be good. So let's get started. Now we're going to add in our flour and our toppings. You can use whatever you like, but we're just going to add chocolate chips.
All right, we finished our brookies, and we had such a fun time making them.
And to be honest, they were pretty scrumptious. But let's get some reviews from some of our high school students.
Love to. Do you want me to eat it now? Yeah, you have to tell us what you think.
Okay. Honestly, it's very chocolatey.
Is that like peppermint? Like peppermint chocolate? That's really good.
Congratulations, seniors, on your sweeping win in Color Wars. I only hope my class can be as good as yours one day.
That was an easy win, I think. Very, very, very easy win. It looks like they have a solid strategy there, and it looks like they will be going against our senior class in just a couple of moments after we go
What's up, Color Wars? This is Cece
And Reese, and this is Sipping Shirley Temples with Cece and Reese.
So today we are going to be making Shirley Temples, and we have our ingredients here. We have grenadine, Sprite,
Berries.
cups, and our straws. Get our straws, Reese.
So let's get started. So we're here with Mrs. Cassell.
Are you marketing this?
You should. You should.
These are delicious.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
It's an 11.
Color Wars people, you've heard it from the popular Miss Cassell. 11 out of 10. You didn't think that we don't.
Come to Cece and I will make.
I'm so excited. Can you show me how to make a Shirley Temple? First, ice, cream. Ice cream. Okay. What's this stuff? It's the grenadine?
Yes, ma'am. I always thought it was like cherry syrup, but
Okay.
it says it has a pomegranate. So
Yeah, there's pomegranate under. Wow. All
I
right.
think we should put the.
Oh, you're putting it in first.
The grenadine? Okay. Tell me all this stuff. Whoa, not too much.
What's up? This is Sierra Gabriel. If you get left in here, I am with Angel and Jack, and they had just beat Haldane like 5 minutes ago. 48-45. A lot of good shots from you guys. What did you guys want to go for specifically for this game against Haldane?
All right, this is Sierra Gabriel with PB Athletics here and with Coach Deegan. It is his first trip to sectionals as head coach of Putnam Valley Girls Basketball. How do you feel right now with this big honor?
It's been an amazing experience. I mean, these girls have been amazing all year.
When I was younger, it was more of like a thing I wanted to do for fun.
I started to see that she was starting to become a little bit different than everybody else.
I mean, everybody looks at wow, she scores 30 points a game, but she also gets 4 or 5 steals a game, 4 or 5 blocks a game.
She will be in bed at 10 o'clock if she knows she has a workout the next morning.
You know, Eva's like showtime.
My biggest inspiration to start playing was my dad.
I used to coach my older daughter Amanda's AAU team, and I used to bring Eva in the carrier to the practice, and I'd sit her on the sideline while I was coaching Amanda's team, AAU, yeah.
And so she would sleep to the sound of buzzers and basketballs bouncing and coaching. It would soothe her. She would sleep.
He always wanted to push himself to every ability that was out there and achievable for him. And he, as the years went on, accomplished all of those goals and surpassed even what I think many of us thought that he would be able to do in high school.
Eduardo is the universal hype man for the football team. He is so happy to be out there. The other players on the team love seeing him. He gets out there with coach, he gets into the huddle, he's making sure they have the information they need to run their plays.
I think his commitment to being on the field with us, to helping us, to making us better, whether it's giving us water in the game, cracking jokes with us at practice, and just uplifting our moods every day. He keeps track of everything. He's just right there when you need him. If you need something, you go to Eduardo, and he's got you with anything.
see the Heart of a Giant sign in the background. That is literally all for Eduardo. We're so excited to be here. We have the rest of the team behind me. They're really, really excited and looking forward to what to see next.
All right, you ready now? The Putnam Valley Central School District proudly presents the Pride in Putnam Valley to Sierra Gabriel. The entire school community recognizes your efforts, hard work, in promoting the high school athletic teams and memorializing meaningful moments for so many of our student athletes. You lead by example as a student, and you are an inspiration to others to follow their passions. April 11th, 2024, Dr. Jeremy Luff, Superintendent of Schools, and the Board of Education. Congratulations.
Okay, I'll try not to be emotional because I've cried like 3 times. Okay. Okay, so I'm very honored to receive this award because, you know, there have been a lot of things that I was able to do. Like ever since I've grown up, I've always been the type of kid that said, you know, like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this. And I got a lot, sometimes I got no's, sometimes I got yeses. But somebody who has been there throughout all, first and foremost, has been the Lord Jesus Christ. And I'd like to thank him for everything that he's provided. There have been a lot of closed doors and open doors. And there have been open doors and opportunities that I've had in the past few years and past few months. People tell me, Cece, wow, you're really lucky, or Cece, like the path, like the stars aligned, and I'm like, no, the Lord Jesus Christ did it, and he timed it so perfectly for me to meet amazing people and to have amazing opportunities, and to see like everyone here, so many special people here that have been they've been really important to my journey. I'm sorry, I'm like crying and it probably looks really crazy, but it's okay. But yeah, they've been here the entire time and guiding me and supporting me, and it just reinforces the fact that this award that I have here, it's not something that I could have done by myself. It's something that I did with the support of my PV community and people outside of that. So thank you, PV community, for doing everything you do. The board, thank you so much for this honor and for consistently supporting me. Thank you to the district, the athletics department, the media department, faculty and staff who have supported me this entire time, and going the extra mile for a student like me, you know, with people like me, like who decide to like talk for like a million hours and stress about my problems, and then they're just there to fold their hands and listen and be like, it's okay, you know? And just being there to support me and provide resources for me that I may not necessarily be able to access myself, and to offer wisdom as well and tell me like, Cece, like it's time to take a break, or Cece, like I think you should step back, or Cece, you should give this to somebody else. I don't want you to like, I don't want you to burn out. I want you to take the time. And those are the people that have been there to support me the entire time. And I want to thank my parents as well, who they've instilled the valuable principle of putting in the work, so I could see the results of it and get as much out of it as possible. And they demonstrate that to me every single day. They have such a hard and strong work ethic, and they decide to sacrifice for me in a variety of ways. And it means so much to see that. And like even like purchasing tickets to a game and the time that I couldn't drive, driving me to all these different games, like golf, you have track and field, you have like lacrosse, basketball, girls basketball, going to like wherever, going to like, I don't even know, but like just going there so I can be there to cover the event. And that's what they do for me. And as a couple of people have mentioned, I'm excited to share that I'll be going to Ithaca College to continue my education in broadcast journalism. And as they mentioned, I'll be a Park Scholar. And I'm very excited for that because it mirrors the community that I have here in PV, especially with my IB diploma candidates. I told them in my interviews, as people were mentioning, I had interviews, and I said, looking at other schools, they don't have the same program as Ithaca, where you have a community and a family that values community service and time and being a leader and being having collaborative skills, and those are things that are so important. And so I'll wrap this up, but I just want to thank everyone so much for your support, and my friends as well, who have been there side by side to pull up with all my crazy moments and my sad moments and my excited moments and all my moments. Yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you.